how to make a bar chart in Excel. So first of all, you'll need to get the data collected in an appropriate form. So for example, I've got each of the bars that I want, the colours, and then how many people have chosen each option. So I'm just going to highlight my data, and then from that I can click Insert and Bar. So I would like my bars to be vertically. If I wanted them horizontal, then I could choose this one. So I'm going to go for my bar chart. So this is then the information, and I can change my title. And you might want to change the axis titles or add on axis titles because you'll need to always have axis titles on your graph for the marks. So to do that, we're going to go to Add Chart Element in the top left-hand corner. And then we can add in an axis title. So you can add in a horizontal title, and then you just change what's written there. And then we can also add in a vertical axis title, and again we can just change what's written in that one, so that might be the frequency or the number of people. So you need to make sure that your bar chart is labelled appropriately. You may also want to compare two different sets of data. So this is the grade 12 data and this is the grade 11 data. So if I wanted to compare them, then I can paste them next to each other. And I'm just going to change it from frequency to the grades, so that I can now take this as my data set. So I can do Insert, and I'm going to do Bar Chart, and this time I can either do a clustered or a stacked. Okay, so these compare the two next to each other. So I'm now comparing what the grade 11 and grade 12 differences are in their favourite colour. And in the same way, I would need to add in the axis titles to make sure that the graph was labelled properly. I could also, if I didn't want to do it this way, then I can also do a slightly different type of bar chart. I can do a stacked bar chart, so this is where that they're stacked on top of each other, but again I can still compare those two different ones. Okay, to change the colours of them, then I would just double click these, I go to the fill, and then I can change the colour. So for example, I might want to have all of grade 12 in green.